being a child of parents that were immigrants to this country, I mentioned earlier, we never needed anything, but we wanted a lot. You know, like, oh, I want these, and I want a new bike, and now we don't have money for that. But one of the things that our parents, being that they were struggling, or not, I wouldn't say struggling, but they were doing the best they could, we never sat down and talked about financial stuff. That's stuff I had to learn on my own as an adult. I look at some of my friends that are from wealthier neighborhoods. By the time they're in their teens, they have access to a financial advisor, and they're learning things. So when you're trying to disrupt generational strongholds in impoverished communities, or even in inner city communities, it starts with knowledge. So if my idea and your idea is like your expertise, you came to me with an idea like, how can I help? And to me, it's like, why not create a program where we can teach inner city kids the basis of financing? Not I'm talking how to balance your checkbook. A lot of people, I know adults right now that still have a problem balancing a checkbook.
How to save money.
How to save money. When you get that first paycheck, how do you save money? Buying your first car when you're 18. You know what I mean? When that guy goes in the other room and says, I'm going to talk to my sales manager. Oh, we got a great deal for you. What is that 15% APR really? What does that really mean? You know what I mean? Getting your first apartment, leasing an apartment, how that is going to affect you buying a house at a later date, being late on rent or doing things, all these little things that at 18, 19, 20, when credit card companies start sending you all these, zero down, get a credit card. Yeah, the difference between buying cash and borrowing money. So all these little lessons that a portion of the population get from their parents, and others have to figure out for themselves, and some of them go into deep debt trying to figure it out. I think that's an opportunity for individuals with your background to affect change and help the next generation. I mean, help this current generation.
That's what we're doing. We're putting together something where people can create the same opportunities regardless of your background. We're bringing knowledge, or access to knowledge, access to the same resources, so that everyone can take advantage and take control of their own lives and their own futures.